Hello, I'm Jim Morningstar, Director of In Wellness. Today's Life and Wellness series topic is communicating, the ninth life area of our wellness wheel. The quality of our communication is a major factor in our life satisfaction. Communication is at the core of all our relationships and determines the degree of cooperation or conflict we experience on a daily basis. Today's class will give us the opportunity to examine our communication style and effectiveness, as well as ways to increase our ability and satisfaction in the process. Communicating with others is more intimate when you're able to share your true feelings rather than merely talk about the weather or hobbies. Feelings are not always pleasant subjects, and most of us have trouble expressing negative feelings. Often when we are upset, we send you messages to the person with whom we are upset, rather than state how we feel. Other people are more likely to become defensive if they feel they are being judged or attacked. They are more likely to be receptive if instead you tell them what it is you are feeling rather than make a judgment about them. Example of a you message with a judgment. I think you're awful for forgetting our anniversary. Example of an I message with an emotion stated. I'm sad or angry that you forgot our anniversary. Notice how the first can be construed as an invitation to fight, and the second an invitation to share feelings and solve a problem. These methods are effective with those who are invested in having a healthy relationship with you. Despite your best efforts, some people will probably want to continue playing games and will not respond favorably to your attempts to improve communication. In these cases, you may want to reconsider having such persons in your life, or at least how much contact you want to have with them, or decide to change some of the people you call friends. By sharing our words with others, we share our thoughts and feelings, and thus we share ourselves. As we learn about each other, we learn more about the world at large and more about ourselves. The ability to view our exchange in this way allows us to be open, to learn, and to grow. As Rita Mae Brown said, the advantage of telling the truth is you don't have to remember what you said. How to deal with uncomfortable feelings directed at you. Here are 4 common deflecting or dysfunctional communication patterns of dealing with what you might perceive as negatively charged feelings targeted at you. Deflecting or dysfunctional communication styles. For example, if someone addressed me right now with, Jim, I don't agree with a thing you've said today, and I'm tired of listening to you. Now, I might respond to this in a number of ways. First of all, placating or making nice. Oh, I do understand that not everyone likes talking about communication, but I'm sure there'll be some valuable tidbits for you, even though I'm not always such a good teacher. Secondly, I might respond with an intellectualizing response, hiding in the head. Statistics show that 20 to 30% of an audience does not immediately see the relevancy of subject matter that they perceive consciously or subconsciously to have an aversive charge for them. Third, a blaming response. It's everyone else's fault. Look in the mirror, Buster. Your ability to process intelligent theory is at the Neanderthal level. Or fourthly, an irrelevant response. Distract from and ignore the unpleasant. Hey, there are some great programs on PBS showing animals' ability to relate to human beings that are quite entertaining. Okay. Here's a way to clean up these communications and open the door to more essential support and mutual empowerment. We have reviewed this in our class on feelings. Again, someone says, Jim, I don't agree with a thing you have said today, and I'm tired of listening to you. An open communication response involves first acknowledging the other's feelings. I hear you say you're feeling, or, in this case, you seem to be feeling when the other's feelings have not been stated. Mad, sad, glad, or scared. It gets the emotional level into the open where 90% of the juice is. I might first respond, you sound upset. Secondly, acknowledge your feelings. I am feeling mad, sad, glad, or scared. I might say, I'm afraid that you're not getting what you want. Thirdly, say what you want. What I want is, I might say, I'd like to see that you get what you came for in this class. Fourthly, state what you're willing to do to help bring this about. What I'm willing to do to help bring this about is, I might say, so I'd like to hear from you about what you expected so we can see if this can be worked out to get what you need. This is not a foolproof formula, but with practice, these steps can be interwoven into your communication and cut to the chase, averting what can be endless hours of misunderstanding and frustration and or hurt feelings.